Okay, that's great. I think the camera's on. Hi, everybody. Thanks for that, Patrick. That was a nice, a nice introduction. What a great morning so far. I hope everybody's enjoying it. I'm sure we all are. So thanks for the opportunity then to talk about my journey with the One Source. I've got about 10 minutes and I've got quite a lot of slides to go through. So at the moment, I've got who can share only host. So have you handed the host over?
Linda, just so you know, you can go a few minutes over. You're all right. I'm not going to hold you to 10 minutes.
That's fine. You can time it. I won't. That's fine. Hold on. There we go. I think. Okay, then. So it's hello from me, Linda Wheatley. And as Patrick so rightly says, as well as a personal development consultant with the One Source Personal Development Network, I am a life and executive coach practitioner. And I've been given just 10 minutes or so just to talk really about my journey with the One Source Personal Development Network. So what have we got next? Yeah, I thought it would be quite fun and quite interesting just to let you know a little bit about my career. There I am, a fresh-faced 19-year-old when I came to the big metropolis of Dumfries in Scotland, as it was to me in those days, just as a wee country girl, came up to do my mental health nurse training. And as qualified as a mental health nurse, and I spent the next 5 or 6 years working with people living with dementia. So I worked in a dementia assessment unit. I then moved into a day centre, so it was assessing elderly people out in their own homes and bringing them into the day centre for just for kind of various treatments and therapy. I was then lucky enough to become a service manager in the community. At that point in time, it was all about getting people out of mental health services and into their own homes, integration of care into the community. And I was really fortunate to then support and work with some of the service users who I'd kind of looked after in some of the longer term wards when I was training and help them to live in the community. I also was able to support staff and do some team training and team building as I managed the services. And then I later on went to work in drug and alcohol services for a short period of time. I'm currently still a care inspectorate officer. It's a great title. It's a very privileged job for me. So I work with the care inspectorate in Scotland. It's the Scottish version of the CQC in England. So I'm reporting to Scottish Government to drive up standards of care. I work within the Public Services Reform Act and towards health and social care standards. So really, I go into care homes, care services, into people's own homes where they have care at home. And as an inspector, it's looking at the standard of care, really making sure that people receive good care. Again, working with individual staff, teams, managers, providers, people out in the community. It's a great job. And in among all of that, I've also running my own life and executive coach practitioner business. So those are running alongside, and the hope is that one day to kind of just remain as the life coach. But at the moment, I'm kind of working with the two. So I'm developing people and delivering results. Just a little bit extra about me too. I'm just the founder of our local vegan journey group in Dumfries and Galloway. Just as a vegan on their journey a few years ago, I was looking for help and support. So somebody suggested I set up a group, and here we are, a couple hundred people later. I also do PR for a local musician in the Northeast, and the author of my first book, which is just about to go to publication in the next, few months, hopefully. So there you go. So really, why did I join the team then, and what has One Source done for me? Like anybody else, I'm just not quite sure really how I found Patrick's advert, but I did. Obviously, the appeal for working as a consultant, helping people to learn and develop and grow and be the best they can be, and for me to be able to have that opportunity to learn and grow alongside, what was not to like? So there we go. I enrolled with the course and with Patrick, and like everybody else, very quickly saw the results, of focus, balance and purpose and all those four key areas that you spoke about. One of the things that I've learned is stars plus numbers equals actions. I wanted to put that in there because I'm continually intrigued about how numbers and stars can equate to actions and outcomes for people. And it's the simplicity of the whole program and the system that Patrick has in place that kind of makes that happen, which is something that I love. Another thing that I've learned from being with this course, using this system, is being the traveller as well as where you are travelling to. Obviously, being a life coach, I'm very goal orientated, and it's about the end result, but it's really important to remember that it's not such the destination, it's what you do to get there. It's making sure that you have fun as you're travelling to get to where you want to be. Patrick's system and the dashboard really keeps me grounded. I don't know if you can see, but I'm quite excitable, and when I have goals, you know, I'm so busy focusing on where I need to be, it can be difficult to stay grounded, and this is what the dashboard does and the system does. It lets me stay grounded every single day and stay focused on what I'm doing now, as well as where I'm heading. Darren Hardy has been introduced to me just through some of Patrick's training too, and that's just one of the little talks that he does on a day, kind of reminded me of that about the purpose. You know, the why you're doing what you're doing, strive for excellence and joy in everything, and just continue to grow and surpass your goals if you can. So really looking at OneSource as a company, there's been quite a few things here too. Obviously from the company, I found it's a good value base. For me, authenticity, good values are very important for who I meet, who I work with, who I connect with. And I've found that here within the OneSource, coming from a place of integrity and respect for people's time, for people's expertise, you know, non-judgmental about where people are in their own journey, and just that genuine curiosity and passion to get them to where they want to be. Loving the repetition, because each day and each time you hear everything and you focus on everything, it's as Patrick says, it's just kind of embedding those really good habits. I love the good use of language. I work a lot with legislation and a lot of big words sometimes, and it's just refreshing to be able to do training that, you know, it makes sense and you understand it easily. You get to trial, test and report. So, you know, the training that we did, I got a few weeks to do the system that you're being kind of shown today. So you're able to kind of find how it works for you. Lovely, slow, steady space and great business ethics, as I've said. I can't even put on one page about what I've learned about the product. There is so much. Obviously, being in this kind of work, my personal development and growth, I'm continuing to learn and develop every day in all kinds, you know, legislation, best practice, all the coaching things. These are just some of the things, you know, I've learned with Patrick's system, as I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with. You know, people that I'd never heard of before, Mel Robbins, The Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The Compound Effect. These are books I probably would never even have looked at without really knowing what was behind them. And of course, they all fit into the system really well. The people in the organisation, in the company, again, what can we say? Patrick's got great values. I love his vision, his enthusiasm, his motivation and the training. And I love the partnership working. It's been embedded right from the start that we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. And Patrick really does live and breathe that, which is refreshing. For the clients that I'm fortunate enough to work with, it's lovely to be able to work with people that are all passionate about their own personal growth and making themselves and the world a better place. They're all looking to learn and grow and become consultants with others. That's so refreshing too. And because of that, I learn and grow, and I'm motivated and excited too. The consultants, it's great to meet other consultants, get the support, sharing of ideas and positivity and the good meeting of minds. And we're all working from the same common objectives. I wanted to share this slide with you because I haven't actually met the real life Fiona, Shrek and Prince Charming, but in the group of consultants that I've met, and we've started having some meetings just to support each other and talk about common things. And it's also important to have fun. So in among all the meetings and the chat that we have about, you know, being a consultant, it's great to keep that sense of fun. And these are some of the nicknames we have for each other. I won't say who these people are, but I feel privileged to have met them, that they're lovely consultants and lovely people. So basically, I just wanted to finish up the last couple of slides, my own personal growth just through the system. So obviously now my first, the most important is a relationship with myself, which I think, being a person that was busy, always there for others, never really thought about me. Now I wake up every day and it's really, you know, what's going to float my boat today, what's going to keep me healthy and safe. The daily action plan is reviewed daily and weekly and monthly, so I never lose sight of what I'm about and where I'm heading today and what needs to happen. The major definite purpose that you're going to be doing this afternoon, absolutely amazing for me, really defined a lot for me. And every single day I have this question, how is what I'm doing now serving my major definite purpose? And if it's not, well, it's not happening. It's as simple as that. I've become a personal development consultant. I'm looking to revamp my coaching business and kind of reach out and work more in the corporate world. I've got my dad and daily talks to keep me motivated, lost the extra COVID weight. I'm following my dream. I've become, a better life coach and now a development consultant. And I've really smashed the money management, which has been excellent for me. What's also been good is I've been able to take part in the personal growth of others, which is really important to me. I've become an accountability buddy, always there for other people too. I've been able to do some coaching for clients when they've needed just that little bit of extra time and support to kind of think about what they need. I've gained more networks and more friends as a result, and I'm inspiring and motivating other people to make the changes they want to in their lives. I'm loving developing individuals and teams, and I'm growing in my own confidence, energy and positivity. And what's more important is making really good, consistent, lasting changes with my focus in perspective. So as I've said there, I'm really looking forward to the next part of my journey, and I hope to see some of you along the way, and I'm enjoying working with the ones that I've connected with so far. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day with Patrick.